You can see here that we have the gel solution that we just applied. I know we've all been there where sometimes we get rings and they're just a little bit too big on us, or maybe you've been gifted one and you want to size things down. Usually the only option that we have is to be able to use a ring guard, but if you're looking for a way to be able to totally customize the size of your ring at home, I think you're really going to like this set. It's very simple to use. You're not going to damage the jewelry that you're using it on. I do have a ring that's just slightly too big on me, so I did want to zoom in closer. I'll show you everything that's included and then I'll show you how well it works. This is very simple to use and I am going to show you step by step. The first thing that you get is this little storage bag, so we have somewhere to be able to put all of this into. The next thing that you're going to get are these two fixators. Now you can use these to be able to put onto the table, and we do have this 3M film, making sure that we can fully secure everything down so that we have somewhere to be able to stabilize our rings. These are a little bit more dense and heavy duty, so you're not going to have to worry about the ring moving around at all. In order to make sure that we can take these off and then use them again, we also get some additional 3M film. You're going to get this little pick, that way when we put on our solution, we can go ahead and make sure that everything is perfect. And once everything is dried and set, we also get this little nail file. You're also going to get this charging cable so that we can use it on our UV lamp right here. This is the lamp that we'll use in order to be able to set the solution. Now this is the ring that I'm going to size, and what we need to do is to go ahead and place our ring on the inside of these, making sure that everything is going to be flush enough so that this will securely fit right inside, just like this. We can take off our 3M film and we'll just affix both of these to the desk. Next, I'm going to place my ring right inside of here, and I do want to leave enough of an opening so that I have enough space to actually put the solution in. So here's what we're going to do. This is our ring sizing glue, and what you'll notice with this is that we do have the needle point here, so it makes application very easy. You do want to take your time with this. You don't need to use too much of this at once, and we'll just come in here and then we'll just drip this exactly where we need it to go right before we set everything, making sure that we're trying to make things as even as possible. This is a very mess-free solution. You don't have to worry about it leaking all over the place. So before we cure this, you want to make sure that you take this bottle, get it completely out of the way, because we don't want the lamp to accidentally cure the solution that's inside of our bottle. We do want to cure this now, so we can come over here and then turn this on. We're going to let things cure for 1 minute altogether. Everything went onto my ring very evenly, so I did not need to use this tool, but if you needed to use this to spread things around, then you can. You can see here that we have the gel solution that we just applied, so now I can come over here and then just check on the sizing of my ring. Things are still a little bit big. You can see that gap here. So if that happens, what we could do is go ahead and then place the ring back inside and then just repeat the process. I'm going to use a little bit less of the gel this time because I don't need as much as I did on that first application. Trying my best to make sure that everything is nice and even. I'm going to close this. I'll move it out of the way. I am going to come here to my little tool and then just distribute things on the inside of the ring so that they are very even. And now I can come over here to the lamp and we'll go ahead and cure it for 1 minute. Now that everything has been set, we can go ahead and try it on again. And it looks like now everything fits perfectly. Now it is a little bit sharp here on the edge, so we're just going to come over here and then very gently just file everything right down, making sure that we get rid of any of those sharp edges. And just take your time with that and do it a few times if you need to. And now I don't have to worry about my ring coming off. Everything fits perfectly. I like this a lot. I'm really glad that the company sent me this to try, and hopefully this helps.